Kidakishin jong gajing khayutu bat bamsap ke besar khay dong hagajela kila pau penrengkau hadin panakaliang unong ilam kaliang persya hakiyang darbar thawan ke jylla u Dr. Mukul sangma ula pelong da ke jinglet banjurip dalade panwal benya ya ki JAKA bela pelang thup yo Dewiong u bela sei na kipar nakaliang u Dr. Mukul ul sedang ban iu ya ke serwet jong kidakishin Kajing Khaii bean bat chalam tu yu Dewiong ha kajing sedang ya lenti jong u hagitan pat ki benta jong kerilum GARO kablas dang nado menta ka sngi kawai ni kajing lap ka jong u Dr. Mukul kadai hapo ka klau jong ka snong nengkra kaba lalap pat chem bagala don ka JAKA ka bla pelang thup yo Dewiong ha ka JAKA ka bakham kendong khnang ba nom dan balap ne ba yo I satya ki breu kat kum belayo ban lum jingtep ba ya ne Dewiong ubla pelang hakani ka klau ula ban dei ubla dep ban ti bean ya u na kipar ki baton markhap pat kisnong jong rilum GARO pat ka West Khasi Hills district habakren pat kilat pathai Khubor halo kani ki jinglap ya kini Dewiong ki BUHRIEH ki klau u Dr. Mukul sangma ulo ong ba ya kani ki jinglap ko jong u unsa tho chau chief secretary ka jylla padu khmilenti bana kaliang ude he officer jong ka jylla unsa le bet ya kabdan kam kat kumbasha jong ka an nalor kata u Dr. Mukul ulapan pau bakum kini ki kam bean bat bamsap anum don satya mano bala klem ta don lupa kanu ki jingis thu jingbot bat kita ki breu ki babat ya ka sinchar ka khadar ha ka jylla
findings I'll be writing to the Chief Secretary and in response to which I expect the Chief Secretary to proceed as per law. There is a need to send a strong message. Otherwise, what is happening is that people who are engaging in these illegalities are getting emboldened because it's likely that there's a patronage. Unless there is a patronage by people in authority, you cannot have this kind of illegalities happening in the state of Meghalaya. You have never seen it in the past. Have you seen it during the time when we had the privilege of running the government? Never happened. So therefore, it's time for us to save the state, from the kind of infamous narratives that being circulated across the region, across the nation. Meghalaya has always been known for good things. We are proud of the legacy, the name and fame, the reputation of our state. And that is exactly what we want to restore. You have seen the repeated denial coming from the government. Not from anybody else, but from the Chief Minister himself. In spite of people trying to draw the attention of the government and the Chief Minister himself, you have seen what was the response. And the same thing has been discussed number of times even in the August House. What is the response? There is hardly any attempt to even to find out, to verify whether such allegations are actually having any substance. Now, only when a complaint or an allegation is brought before you, only when you try to verify it, then only you know the truth. But if you do not have, if you are in an authority, if you do not have the desire, rather you stonewall. Now you have seen the statement of the Lok Ayukta. What does it speak? The statement of Lok Ayukta, in fact, it is more of a expression of both anger and frustration that the power that may be are trying to actually stonewall any process of verifying such illegalities happening. Forget about going after the perpetrators. Therefore, the depth of the problem, if you want to know, you have to go to the sites. That's why I have met my program today, to really find out. I've been hearing, people have been coming. This is also an offshoot of the input which was provided to me in writing by one of the concerned, vigilant citizen of the state. And we must encourage them. If they write to us and if we don't respond, then what happens? everybody will then decide not to say anything. And probably we'll start thinking we belong to same birds of feeder. They'll start painting us with the same brush. And this is not going to happen. We have built this state. We have set a new benchmark of governance. You have seen it in the past. And that has to be restored.
What does Congress look at legal action as well in this case?
Illegalities are going on. Obviously, the correction has to be legal way. It actually can be linked with money laundering. It's as simple as that. You read Prevention of Money Laundering Act. It's a very powerful act. Even hiding the assets, the investigating officers will go deep down and find out, unearth. So that is the ultimate. There are many ways of doing it. How we do it, you leave it to us. As things unfold, you will see it.